Many of us believe that becoming financially abundant is an impossible goal to achieve. But the truth is, it's your birthright, and achieving it is nothing more than having the right mindset and taking the right actions. The problem is, we're almost never taught the mindset, so we only focus on actions. But actions without the mindset don't work. So, in this video, I will teach you a 6-step process that will help you shift your mindset about money and open the door to manifesting greater financial abundance in your life. Step number 1, get crystal clarity on your financial desire. You need to know exactly what you want to create in your financial life. Vague goals like having more money or being rich won't provide the focused energy needed to attract wealth. Instead, take the time to think about your ideal financial state in vivid detail. What does financial freedom look like for you? Is it being debt-free, owning your dream home, or having the ability to travel whenever you desire? Get specific about the experiences and lifestyle you want to create. When you have a clear picture of your financial goals, write them down. There's power in putting your intentions on paper. Describe what you want to achieve and why it's important to you. The more specific you can be, the better. Step 2, shift your beliefs around money. One of the biggest obstacles to financial abundance is our own limiting beliefs about money. These beliefs often operate beneath the surface, affecting our financial behaviors and outcomes without us even realizing it. Common limiting beliefs is the idea that money is scarce, or wealthy people are greedy, or maybe even you think you don't deserve to be rich. Now, it's important that you understand that these beliefs are very dangerous, and they actually create mental barriers that block the flow of abundance into your life. For example, if you believe that money is hard to come by, you might unconsciously avoid opportunities to increase your income. Or if you think that wealthy people are selfish, you might sabotage your own success to avoid being perceived negatively. The problem with these beliefs is that they're often based on past experiences or inherited family patterns rather than truth. They don't reflect the reality that abundance is available to everyone. To manifest financial abundance, you need to replace these limiting beliefs with empowering thoughts. And this process starts with awareness, so always pay attention to the thoughts you have about money and wealth. And when you identify a limiting belief, question it. Is it really true? What evidence do you have to support it? Then consciously choose a new, empowering belief to replace it. For instance, instead of thinking money is scarce, you could adopt the belief that money is abundant and there's more than enough to go around. Instead of believing that you don't deserve wealth, you could affirm that I am worthy of financial success and prosperity. Step 3, take inspired action. Action is the bridge between your vision and reality. It's what turns intention into tangible results. However, not all action is created equal. The belief that hard work alone leads to wealth is deeply ingrained in many of us. However, it's not true. You've likely seen it yourself. People who are always busy, working hard, yet still struggling to make ends meet. Busy work gives the illusion of progress. It keeps you occupied and makes you feel productive, but it often lacks direction or purpose. It's action for the sake of action, driven by fear mostly. In contrast, inspired action feels intentional and meaningful. It comes from a place of clarity and alignment with your goals. Inspired action focuses your energy on what truly matters and brings you closer to achieving what you want. When you prioritize inspired action over busy work, your efforts become more effective and progress feels natural instead of forced. So, how do you know if an action is inspired? Pay attention to your energy and intuition. When you contemplate taking a certain action, notice how it feels in your body. Does it feel expansive and energizing? Or does it feel heavy and draining? Inspired action will often feel light and joyful. Even if it's challenging, it will be something that you feel called to do, rather than something you think you should do. Step 4, cultivate gratitude. When you cultivate a deep sense of appreciation for what you already have, you shift your focus from scarcity to abundance. You begin to see the wealth and blessings that are already present in your life. This shift in perspective is important because it changes your emotional state. When you're in a state of lack or wanting, you emit a low frequency that attracts more of the same. But when you're in a state of gratitude, you emit a high frequency that attracts more abundance. Think of it this way, like attracts like. If you're constantly focusing on what you don't have, you'll continue to experience lack. But if you focus on appreciating what you do have, you'll attract more things to appreciate. Gratitude also helps you develop a sense of sufficiency. When you recognize the abundance that's already present in your life, you realize that you have enough. This doesn't mean you don't still desire more financial prosperity, but it comes from a place of contentment rather than desperation. So, how can you cultivate more gratitude in your life? One simple practice is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for. As you write, try to feel the gratitude in your body. Take a moment to savor the appreciation and let it fill you up. The purpose of this exercise is training your brain to look for abundance in everything around you. Step 5. Trust and surrender. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that you need to control every aspect of the process. You might find yourself constantly worrying about when and how your desires will manifest, or trying to force things to happen in a specific way. However, this approach can actually hinder your progress. When you're in a state of resistance or anxiety, you block the flow of abundance. You send a message to the universe that you don't trust it to provide for you. That's why trust and surrender are such important aspects of manifestation. Trust means having faith that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even when you can't see the evidence yet. It means believing that your desires are on their way, even if the path isn't clear. When you trust and surrender, you enter a state of flow. You become more receptive to opportunities and intuitive guidance. You're able to relax and enjoy the journey, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. I know, this isn't always easy. Our minds are often conditioned to worry and doubt, especially when it comes to money. That's why it's important to practice trust and surrender daily. One way to do this is through visualization. Take a few minutes each day to imagine your financial desires manifesting. See yourself living the abundant life you desire, and feel the joy and gratitude that comes with it. Then, release the image and trust that it's on its way. Step 6. Embrace receiving and circulation. Many of us have blocks around receiving abundance. These blocks are often stemming from feelings of unworthiness or a belief that wealth is limited. To fully open yourself to financial abundance, you need to cultivate a sense of worthiness. You need to believe that you deserve wealth and prosperity. This means releasing any guilt, shame, or fear around money. Another important aspect of receiving is being willing to accept abundance in all forms. Sometimes we block financial abundance because we have a narrow view of what it should look like. We might expect it to come through a specific channel, like a job, for example. But abundance can flow to us in many ways, and often in unexpected ways. It's also crucial to allow the money you receive to circulate. Many people have a tendency to hoard or cling to money out of fear of lack. But when you hold on to money too tightly, you constrict its flow. Instead, think of money as energy that's meant to circulate. When you receive it, be grateful and use it to create more value in the world. Invest in yourself and your dreams. Give generously to others. Trust that as you let money flow out, even more will flow in. One practical way to encourage circulation is to donate a portion of your income. This could be to a charitable organization or simply to someone in need. By giving regularly, you affirm your belief in abundance and open yourself to receiving even more.